Good afternoon, this is Mark at the Wicked Edge Expert Corner Group, and I'm thinking about the conversation earlier. What I said is absolute what I experienced. Work each stone to the fullest. I didn't really answer the question, should I get, or do you think, I'm not going to say should, because I'm not going to give anybody permission, and I'm not going to tell anybody you have to get those stones. But if you ask me the question, you're not going to be satisfied until you use them, because that's just how it is. At least for me, and I think it holds true for most of us. You'll always be wondering. If you're going for mirror polish, working them as well as you can with attention to detail, with the purpose, watching everything you do, not being hypercritical, but just when you do it, listen, pay attention to your feedback, and you will get 1,000 grit mirror polish. Each step that you add will refine that edge. They're finer and finer diamonds. Just do the same thing that you did to get to there again. And if you want to do it again, each step that you add will refine it. And the strops will refine it. Strops are a whole different thing unto themselves. And you can, I won't say ruin, because you can bring it back, but you can deteriorate a knife edge stropping if you don't strop right for yourself. Strop is an individual thing. The pressure means something more with strops than it does with the hard plated stone. We're not going to talk about strops anymore, but I just am trying to make the point that you asked me, should I get those stones? Any stone that you add adds a step of refinement. So of course, it's how far your budget will take you or what you want to go, what your interests are. That said, the finer the stones get, they still need to be broken in. They don't need to be broken in like the first stones, but there is a break-in period. And new stones out, even the 3,000 grit, are more aggressive than they are when they're broken in. So it's hard, those real fine stones, we don't use them for a lot of things. They get them broken in. And you're not going to know your stones are broken in until you've used them enough and paid attention to the scratch and the feel, the feedback, and noticed it. Intentionally made yourself look at it. Not noticed it, but intentionally paid attention to what you're doing. You'll see the difference where they lose that initial fresh, factory fresh roughness, and they start to act like, and then they settle in a little bit. But it's quicker for the finer grits than the rougher grits. So without going on talking too long, yeah, get whatever you want to get. I do, because you're not going to know if that's what you want to do. Whether one diamond is better than the other, that question came up today because we have the uni handles, which allow you to use KME or 1x6 plated with Wicked Edge. So you came to Wicked Edge, however you came here, but maybe you have a KME at home, or maybe you have an Apex at home, and you have all those stones. It's a start. Your stones that you like, you buy a second one with the uni handles. You can use it now with your Wicked Edge. Wicked Edge is more expensive, yes. It takes 2 stones. I'll give you that. But it gives you it makes it a little more palatable. Whether one company's diamond stones are better than the other, I'm of the opinion that a diamond stone is a diamond that's plated, and we attach the plate to the handles we use for the format that we're working with, and we use it. It's the same stone. Now, whether a diamond is a diamond, there are monocrystalline diamonds, which are like The jewelry crystal that are the bars, they're like that for the size, the grit size. And there are other diamonds that can be polycrystalline, which are more like rock candy. You know, lots of facets for that size, that grit. So more facets. It's a diamond. They both cut the same hardness. They both cut the same, but the polycrystalline has more facets. So maybe it polishes more for the cutting. They both should cut the same. It's a solid base, and both of them are plated on a solid base. And they're diamonds, the same hardness, same size. They should cut the same. So the difference is the facets. The monocrystalline diamonds, they're cut as a cleaner cut, less polished. So I understand. So is one diamond better than the other? One diamond may be more to your liking. I talk a lot about subjectiveness with sharpening because it's all about what you enjoy looking at. They're all going to look good. And I don't know that you could tell the difference between a mirror polish done with polycrystalline diamonds and a mirror polish done with monocrystalline. I do know that it takes effort and expense to sort out the monocrystallines from the polycrystallines. There's some grading there and it's known for the cutting. And wicked edge stones are known for cutting. They have a break-in period. Once you get it right, you're cool. As many stones as you want to add, there's a point of no return. 3,000 is about as far as you want to go. If you want to go with diamond lapping films, you can go finer. But what happens is something can get in there. Even though you're working finer and finer and finer and finer, everything that you do introduces an opportunity for something to screw up your mirror edge. So there's always a point of deterioration. And now we're getting further than I intended to talk about it. But I wanted to come back to that question. People ask me, should I get more stones? More stones are not going to make your mirror polish. More stones are going to make a scratchy look and finish shine more. The mirror polish comes from time and effort with each stone working sequentially. If you add more stones to it, it'll help you to refine it and refine and brighten and polish up the mirror. But just throwing stones at it, it'll help, but it's not the same as working with an attention to detail. Thanks.